The way he was dancing, this whole aesthetic with the hats and everything literally reminds me of Chris Brown. Give me that music video.
I'm trying to get that dough. Every day is another struggle. This is my life. I'm on the paper chase. So what if my pants got low? Just sit back and inhale that smoke. This is my
life. Listen, guys, listen. We are back. We are back. I'm really excited. Now, let me tell you why. Okay, there was a few of you that I had definitely had to get together because you was really trying me. Now, I knew nothing about TAEYANG. I don't know if I'm saying his name. Is it TAEYANG or TAEYANG? Or am I pronouncing the G? Maybe it's TAEYAN and the G isn't being pronounced. You guys let me know in the comments. I was really excited to see Jimin, okay, in the song with Taeyeon and Jimin called Vibe. I was super excited because I had not seen Jimin since the Busan concert. So I got really worked up. I got really emotional. I was super excited. And there were a few of you that really just agitated me. And let me tell you why. Okay. There were some of you that were like, oh, well, you're basically, I'm giving too much praise to Jimin and not enough to Taeyeon. Okay. Now, I already had said as soon as Taeyeon came on the screen, I was like, oh, I'm liking this. I was giving Homeboy his props. Completely giving him his props. I don't know what it is about when you give other people props and then they feel like you're not giving the other person enough. It's almost like you don't, it's almost like they see it as you don't appreciate this person at all because you're praising this other person. I don't know Taeyeon at all. Like at all. That was my first time seeing him. Okay. And this is not me like having to explain myself to y'all, but I just got to give a disclaimer. I don't know him from Adam, but I still said this dude is talented. The song was dope. He's talented. He looks fire. He was giving that energy. Like, I love the entire music video. But you have to understand that me as a fan of the one person that was in the video, because I wasn't a fan of Taeyeon. I don't know his music. I don't know nothing about him. Obviously, I'm going to praise Jimin. Duh. I'm a fan of BTS. And Jimin is my bias. So yes, if I see him on the screen, I'm going to praise him. I'm going to love and adore him and cry and all the other bullshit, okay? That's going to happen. But also, I still gave Taeyeon his flowers and said, that was dope. He did an amazing job. Like, this was a whole vibe. Hence the name, Vibe. But there was a few of y'all that I had to block. Okay? Because y'all thought the show was playing with me on that good day. But yeah, like, I just had to nip that in the bud because, like, listen, I just got here. Some people think that once you start reacting to K-pop, then that means that all the knowledge and discography of all the other K-pop groups are just supposed to automatically fucking download into your brain, and you're supposed to know every single artist, regardless of this first generation from the fourth generation. You're supposed to know everybody, and that's not realistic, especially for someone who literally just got into K-pop less than a year ago. You gotta cut people some slack. I understand that they say Taeyang is, I don't know if he's first generation or second generation, but he is like a part of a big group that apparently Jimin and BTS and a lot of other K-pop groups look up to because of how dope and talented and, you know, successful they were. Which is cool, but not everybody is going to know them. Y'all need to understand that. So there's nothing wrong with recommending and saying, you know what, I think you should take a listen at this song, because, you know, they're dope. Cool. But once you start getting like disrespectful and your mouth start getting slick and smart, I don't know if I'm going to cuss you out or block you. Sometimes I might do both. Sometimes I might do both because the way my temperament is set up, listen. But I just wanted to clarify that because a lot of y'all was trying me. Anyway, we are here to get into TAEYANG. Again, let me know if I'm saying his name correct or not. Wedding Dress. Now, a lot of you guys recommended Wedding Dress, and I think, is it Nose, Lips, and Eyebrows or something like that? I don't know. But I seen it like overwhelming for Wedding Dress. So they say, I don't know if this is R&B, I don't know, but he's sitting at a piano. This is a few years old, and they got subtitles, bitch. Because you know, sometimes I can never find subtitles. I'll be having to go either pull them up on my phone or research for some version of a music video that has subtitles. So, woo, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me see. Wait, listen. Let me see. Y'all said he was talented. Y'all said that it was giving big energy. So, okay, let's see it. I don't know if these are the correct subtitles or what, because it says audio. Sorry, I have to stop, but they're like coming up like slow. So I'll try to follow along, but I mean, they're coming up really slow. Anyway, let me continue. First, I wanted to say this right when the music actually started. Let me look up what year this was, because the way the piano came on, it reminded me so much of like you know how you hear a song and it takes you back to like a specific era of music. It sounded so much like 09, 2010, around that. Let me y'all know what I'm talking about. That sounded literally like 2009, 2010. That's exactly what it was giving me. Let me look it up real quick, because I know you lying. And you know what? It sounded a little bit Jason Derulo-ish as well. Girl, this song was 13 years ago. Wow. That's why he had the little mohawk thing. That was the style back then. So I was right. Bitch, I was right. It's around that time frame. I know what I be talking about. Anyway, he about to do some Michael Jackson shit. Hold on. You see what he about to do, bruh. Yes, this is a specific era of music. I know exactly what this is. It's the mohawk and everything for me.
네가 너무 미워서 가끔은 네가 불행하길 난 바랬어 이미 내 눈물은 다 마르고 버릇처럼 혼자 너에게 말하고 매일 밤 그렇게 불안했던 걸 보면 난 이렇게 될 거란 걸 알았는지도 몰라 난 눈을 감아 끝이 없는 꿈을 꿔 그를 또
Oh, she married somebody else. He down there playing the piano at the wedding? Wow. Oh my god. Oh, we get a breakdown? Well, I will say he's a... You know what this reminds me of? You know what I'm about to say. Y'all know what I'm about to say. The way he was dancing, this whole aesthetic with the hats and everything literally reminds me of Chris Brown. Give me that music video. I swear to God. I don't know if... I mean, I don't want to say if he was influenced by Chris Brown because, like, literally everybody, most of millennials are influenced by Chris Brown. But this is giving me big Chris Brown, never say goodbye type of energy. Like, that's what I'm getting. And even just the way he was dancing, the way he was moving, the tilted hat, like, all of it is just giving me big Chris Brown energy. He could have been a really big Chris Brown fan. And again, this music just sounds like it's from that time period. This sounds like between the time of maybe 2008 to like 2012. That's 2008 to like 2012, maybe even 2009 to 2012. But that is that time period where I remember all that. I was in high school around that time. 2009, 2012, I was in high school. So, okay, listen, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Even the way he's dressed and everything. He's salty? Oh my god. What are you about to do? You about to propose? Wait, he proposed right there? What? That's disrespectful. Oh, he was gonna propose. That's a shame. Listen. This was a little vibe. I did not know. Bitch, half the time when I go look at these songs that you guys recommend, I really do not pay attention to like the date. I really don't. I don't pay attention to like the year. That's why majority of the time when I come and do these videos, I'll be like, when did this come out? Because I really don't pay attention to like the day or how many years ago it was. Not like that. So I'm shocked that this was 13 years ago. But again, it sounds like that era of music. It literally, the way he's dressed and everything, just that, the whole aesthetic, the sound, the music video, the singing, bitch, everything just sounds like, it sounds like 13 years ago. It sounds like that specific era. Okay, TAEYANG, listen, that was cute. It was cute. I'm not mad at it. I want to hear more. I want to hear more. I want to hear something a little bit more current, maybe 2015, 2016. Something along that line. I don't know, but I definitely want to hear more music. I think that he could dance. He can dance. He was giving me Chris Brown energy all up and through him. Chris Brown energy all up and through him. Yeah. I see why a lot of K-pop stars look to him, because he definitely was giving that energy. He was giving that energy that long ago. Like, before everybody else was doing it, he was giving that energy. So I see why they're like, yo, he the GOAT. He's been doing it. Like, he did that. Like, been there, done that, did all of that, around that. All of it. So I'm here for it. Listen. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, okay? You already know what it is. All links is down in the description below. Patreon and Discord included. And continue to drop them recommendations down. Okay. I love you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.